Road, that was the one in charge of it with George Wimpy in 79. I did other job in Abuja. The first settlement in Abuja, I was supervising engineer for George Wimpy in 1979, end of 79. And I've been involved in other projects, Magama, Guma Road, and rest of it. Now, I went home, and my colleagues, who were surveyors or engineering surveyors, were telling me that, you know, there's so much prosperity in Nigeria that drainages are done by technologists. We engineers don't have time for drainage. They were constructing skyscrapers and flyovers, incredible structures. And so you had the season brought about gross employment for technologists, and also it brought about abundant prosperity for professionals. And the Lord said to me that this is coming to Nigeria. So if I would answer you, does Nigeria have a future? I tell you, yes. Nigeria does have a future, yes. Number two, should Nigeria be divided? Divided for what? Excuse me, I am a Yoruba man. I married Urobo. So why will you divide us? I have some other ministers and friends in profession who are Northerners, and they marry Yoruba people. They married Igbo. Igbo marry Yoruba. Yoruba marry. So where is the division? Who is that person who is in his right senses that will say that the nation be divided? Divided for what? Is it because we are not divided that we are suffering? No, it's not. Does Nigeria not have brains? You are, evidence that Nigeria have brains. So the future of the nation is not in division. If anybody tells you God told me that we should divide, ask him which of the gods. If it's the God of Christians, he has ordained a future for Nigeria. And it is Nigeria God told me. He didn't say Nigeria. He said Nigeria. It's not a divided nation. God has a plan for the unity of Nigeria. United nation is Nigeria, and it is in unity that we will accomplish the purpose of God. So if anybody tells you God is telling them contrary, know they are liars. There are people who don't stand in the counsel of God and they speak that God has spoken. Don't listen to people like that. You have a lot of them in our time. Unto who has the arm of the Lord been revealed? Who has stood in my counsel, says the Lord, that he may hear what I say to the people? So therefore, does Nigeria have a future? Yes. Should Nigeria be divided forever? It cannot. If anybody tries to undo what God intends, God takes them out. So if any one of you have been sold a lie, that because I received some information sometime, they said to me that Oduduwa kingdom. Which Oduduwa? Which of the Oduduwas? If Oduduwa have a kingdom, that kingdom should have remained. If that kingdom was right. For God to tear down every kingdom and bring the people together, God was not playing. He uses human beings and other strategies to forge his intention on earth. So Nigeria cannot be divided. If anybody think he can, I'm pleading to you that you better make sure you don't use your hand on the sword of God, because God's plan for Nigeria remains. It cannot be divided by anybody. It will remain united, and our children will succeed in Nigeria. They will inherit the land. The last one is, will Nigeria make it?